Hello, everyone. A very interesting story has taken place in the last 24 to 48 hours or so involving the WWE and the Denver Nuggets of the NBA. For those of you who don't follow basketball, the Denver Nuggets are in the Western Conference Finals this postseason as they will be playing the LA Lakers starting tonight. Now, for the Denver Nuggets, they have two games coming up this weekend. This coming Saturday and this coming Monday, next Monday. Problem is, Raw is scheduled for next Monday night. Here's a bit of the story, or here is the story from CBSSports.com. Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers are scheduled to be at the Pepsi Center in Denver next Monday night. Problem is, so are John Cena and a bunch of wrestlers, and they called it first. World Wrestling Entertainment said it is booked at the arena for an episode of Monday Night Raw, the same night the Nuggets are slated to host the Lakers in Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. Vince McMahon told the Associated Press he doesn't believe there was, quote, any malice, just ineptness on the part of Chronic Sports, which owns the team and the building, but can't tolerate the company just simply throwing us out on our ear. Without a quick resolution, McMahon plans to send his trucks to Denver. That's what we intend to do, he said. We're going to show up. Robert Zimmerman, a spokesman for the WWE, said the organization secured the Pepsi Center last August the 15th and has already sold more than 10,000 tickets for the event. He says the organization expects a sellout with tickets ranging from $20 to $70. McMahon blamed Kroenke for not believing his team was good enough to still be playing in mid-May. Quote, the fans in Denver had a lot more faith in making the playoffs than the owner, he said in a phone interview from Louisville, where Raw was taking place last night. Denver is usually done with basketball by now. The Nuggets had lost in the first round 5 straight years, but as the number 2 seed in the West are in the conference finals for the first time since 1985. Paul Andrews, Executive Vice President of Kroenke Sports Enterprises, issued a statement Monday night concerning the schedule conflict, saying, quote, we are working with the WWE to resolve the situation amicably. The league, which handles scheduling during the playoffs, is leaving it up to the team and the WWE to figure things out. The Nuggets and the WWE understand that the date of Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals cannot be changed, NBA Senior Vice President Mike Bass said. Quote, we are confident that the Pepsi Center and the WWE will resolve their scheduling conflict, unquote. Zimmerman said the Pepsi Center confirmed in March with the WWE that the organization wanted to keep the May 25 date and sent a contract on April 15, the final night of the regular season, which WWE signed and returned. Tickets went on sale April 11th. The conflict didn't arise until Sunday when the Lakers beat the Houston Rockets in Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinals. Had the Rockets won, Denver would have had home court advantage in the next round, hosting Games 1 and 2 and putting the May 25th game in Houston. As of Monday afternoon, the schedule on the Pepsi Center's website listed WWE for 6:30 p.m. local time and Western Conference Finals Game 4 at 7 p.m. Tickets for the wrestling event can still be purchased online. McMahon said he couldn't guess how much he would make from the show, but that canceling wasn't easy because of how much is involved in moving his equipment, plus filling its obligated time slot on the USA Network. Litigation is likely, but he plans to be putting on a card. Quote, when you do have a date, you plan everything around it, he said, adding, we may be holding an event in a parking lot somewhere, unquote. Now, this is a very interesting situation, but this is not the first time where wrestling and a sport have had a conflict like this. The one that I remember was back in 1998. The Capitals were on their run to the Stanley Cup Finals. They had a game against Buffalo. It was scheduled for, I think, June the 1st, if I remember it correctly. Well, WCW had booked the building that night for Nitro. So what they did was they moved the game back to Tuesday that next night so Nitro would be able to get in their show and the Capitals would be able to get in their game without any problems. So really, I think the media is making this too big of a situation. I think, one, because it is the NBA. 2, this is Vince McMahon. And 3, this is the WWE. If this was anybody else, like if this was WCW, if WCW was still alive today and they had this situation with the Denver Nuggets, I don't think this would be as big of a story as it is. But I think I came up with 3 possible solutions. 1, Raw can be taped on a Sunday, play that Monday while the Denver game is going on. 2, you could have, for some reason, have Raw go on in the afternoon that day, tape that for the night, and then have the basketball game played, that night. Or you can move either Raw or the Denver Nuggets to a Tuesday, which really would probably be the best response. So I'm going to ask you guys this, and this was a question somebody asked me. Who should give in? Who should give up the fight to have their event on Monday night? Should the NBA and the Denver Nuggets say, you know what, we'll let you have it Monday, we'll play Tuesday? Or should WWE give up the spot and have their show either Sunday or Tuesday? You be the judge.